Welcome to the very first episode of this new series that I'm going to be starting here tonight. This is Forgotten Football States and Cities, Episode 1. Tonight we'll be focusing on Milwaukee. Now, Milwaukee is overshadowed by the very close Green Bay. The Green Bay Packers are, of course, one of the most historic franchises in the NFL, being the second oldest at this time. And they have built a lot of history, even winning the first two Super Bowls. And Green Bay is not even 2 hours away from Milwaukee. So Milwaukee's very overshadowed. But many people do forget Milwaukee used to have an NFL team back in the day. So from 1922 to 1926, the Milwaukee Badgers played in the NFL. So they weren't really like a semi-pro club. They were an official NFL team. And they played in Borchert Field, later Athletic Field, I'm guessing. They featured one of the best players at the time, Fritz Pollard. He was the first NFL black quarterback and black head coach. So he's definitely got a legacy. But in 1925, the Chicago Cardinals were trying to steal the NFL championship. Yes, it was the NFL championship, not the Super Bowl at that time, from the Pottsville Maroons. They were just padding their schedule with late season wins, and they scheduled a game against pretty bad off Milwaukee Badgers team. The Badgers were desperate to put together a full roster and ended up signing, I think, four high school kids. Yes, four local high school players to take the field. And when Joe Carr, the NFL president at the time, he was very angry. And he ended up fining the Badgers $1,000, which might not be a lot now, especially for these multi-billion-dollar franchises. But at that time, that was crippling. And they banned the Cardinals owner. So, yeah, that was some stuff that happened to the Cardinals as well. But it basically killed the Badgers' reputation and financial backing, and they ended up folding after after the 1926 season. So the Badgers were not as supported as many people would have thought. Green Bay was packing the stands, and the Badgers only ever got above 5,000 fans in attendance once, their first game. And I believe in their first season they went winless. One season they did have a winning record and got third place in the NFL, but they didn't have much success after that. And that would really do it for Milwaukee as an NFL team. But then moving on to the Milwaukee Mustangs, this version from 94 to '01. So this was like a 90s teal explosion. And if you watched basically anything, mainly sports though, in the 90s, teal was exploding. And I'd say the best way to know that is in the NHL with the San Jose Sharks. And even up till now, they have teal as one of their main colors. The Mustangs were pretty bad in their first season. They went winless at 0 and 12 in 1994. But the fans still packed the arena, averaging over 14,000 fans per game. So the fans were there and they wanted this. Um, yeah, they just these beautiful uniforms with the aggressive teal, the purple, and the white. It was definitely great to see. And going on to their second version, the second Mustangs from 2011 to 2012. So this was like a throwback. So they were the Milwaukee Iron in 2009, but no one really liked that. So when the AF2 became the new AFL that was restructured in 2010, the Iron jumped in the big leagues and won a division title. But the team realized the Iron branding wasn't connecting with old fans. So they brought back some nostalgia and decided that they wanted the Milwaukee Mustangs to be the new name again. So they changed the colors to like this kind of Broncos look, like this orange, chrome gray. And I guess they were all right, but they ended up just when the league folded, that was really it for them. There wasn't much going on with Milwaukee, and it definitely deserves more teams in football leagues. Like, I would love to see a United Football League team, COFL team, just any any league really. I don't like Wisconsin, but they are heavily dominated by a smaller town. Basically, it's safe to say Green Bay won the Wisconsin battle. And that's gonna do it. Here for episode one. We don't aim to have very long episodes unless they're very rich in history, and sad to say Milwaukee wasn't.